What is going on, Warriors? Your boy Shinryu back here with another video, and it's finally that day where it's time for draft. Okay, so we pretty much have a lot of A plus shards, you know, the fragments all stacked up. All right, the A grade fragments all stacked up, and pretty much what that means is that it is time to start pulling up characters. Now, typically, if you guys remember in the past, what I've typically done or what I've always aimed at doing was to actually pull a character one at a time. Okay, now we totally have a total of about 31 and 31 frags. I don't think I have any other source I can actually get from right now. Even if I do, I'd rather maybe work towards stacking up towards the next, set of, frags that we can always pick up. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all, like I said, is we're going to go, instead of doing one by one, we're going to be pulling 4 times, and then of course the last is going to be 3, or that means we're looking at 8 pulls this time around. Okay, so we're going to be going right ahead and doing it in 4s. And as you guys know, I typically like to let you guys know who I'm aiming for. Okay, so the easiest way for you guys to know who I'm aiming for, all right, is I'm just going to go over to the fighter. It's going to go over to promote. Okay, I'm going to go over to the garage, and typically the first 4 characters I put up there are 3 characters I'm looking forward to getting. Okay, with regards, you guys see that I have 6, but if I have nothing less than 9k with regards to, let's confirm the currency again, the workshop token. I don't think I've ever said that before out loud, but if I don't have 9k, then I don't bother, because I have to do the 3PR over here. Like I said, you get every once in 2 pulls in that case. So let's get it going. Okay, so you can see over here, we got Gokin here as the first. I didn't mean to remove the character. Let's go right ahead, and can I just, I think it's going to save whatever I stacked out. But let's just go to what I'm trying to fix up. Okay, so typically the first set are obviously characters that are I'm nowhere close to pulling, and of course it's also fair to note that they're not, the first 2 are not like, are kind of like special summon characters, let's put it that way. So they're sort of like in a strict criteria, meaning that you can't easily, you're not going to get them from the draw. All right, now the next one obviously is Bison. So it's one of the characters I'm hoping I can actually get. My hopes typically fall on the Infernal / Master characters, because I'm hoping to build a team around those kind of guys. Okay, and I believe the 4th person I had on that line then was Rose. Okay, yeah, I'm hoping I can get Rose. Of course, Rose has her own spot where you can get her as well, but of course you want to get her quicker. That currency by which you can get Rose for free is pretty tough. Okay, it's pretty tough to go through. All right, so I'm looking for, okay, I believe we need her involved as well. I believe Choni was there before. Was Bizangiv in the crew before? I can't remember who. Okay, I believe she was there. And last but not the least, I believe was him. Did I have him there? I'm not sure. I may have to review this again. This is just pretty much where I kind of put my potential draw. Honestly, I would want to put Chun-Li, because she's someone actually I'm looking forward to getting as well, right? But she's still far off. And typically what I want to do right now is you want to get the cars of those you're interested in. All right, so I'm going to go right ahead and look for who. Okay, I think, do I put Kami? Because I know Kami becomes quite efficient once you actually have her there. You know what, I'm going to put Abel. Okay, he's a pretty nifty tank, who a lot of people kind of like are sleeping on. So I'm going to put him there. But let's go right ahead and let's review the characters I'm hoping I can get. Okay, obviously, as with everyone comes up fine. I'm not stat chasing right now, so I'm kind of okay with my slow pace of trendy Kami. I'm more or less interested in the light of Jen is all I'm interested in right now, because that way I can unlock his assists, because I need his assist as my final slot for my main team. Okay, he's the one I'm looking to pile up along with Rose. All right, but my favorites obviously will be A-chan, all right, Jen, Rose from the Master faction, all right, and then from the Infernal, obviously Bison, and Sagat, next, and then say Jury, and then Vega. Any one of the other 2. I heard Vega is also good for stat chasing when it comes to doing the boss fight. So that's where those two kind of come in. But we'll just get into it, right? I can wish as much as I can, but the draft's going to give me whatever it wants. Of course, there's luck involved as well. So let's go with the first four. All right, typically just pop up quick. All right, so the first four we already have Viper fully at full. You also have Mario as full as well, so those two are kind of like a waste. Beast and Give, I don't know if that was actually a plus or a minus, but we're going to go right ahead and go for the second one. After the fourth one, we're going to see how it affects our current lineup so far, okay? So the second one, this time, like I said, ever since the time when I did make that mistake of pulling almost all my shots, or pulling all my shots at once when I got excited, I want to be extremely careful now. So let's go with the second one. Well, nothing to, maybe, poison, but otherwise nothing too exciting so far. If the first four don't pull like a special character, like Inferno Master, I'm going to go individual because I'm not feeling what I'm getting right now with this first four. So let's go with the third one. Come on. Still nothing. We already have Cammy at maxed out. All right, so that's another useless character coming out there. A lot of useless characters coming out in fours. This is going to be the last 4 attempts that I hope I get a master. If I do get a master, that'll be great. All right, so let's go and let's see what we get this time around. So nothing. So we're going to go individual this time around, okay? Not pleased with what I've gotten so far. So we're going to go with the ones. All right, I did say we're going to go ahead and check and see how it's affected the team so far. So we're going to go over to the fighters. We're going to try to awaken the ones who can awaken. All right, and let's see how it affects. Dials him 1 step to 5 stars. Okay, good stuff. All right, no, she's not ready yet, so I'm gonna just leave her at that for now. Is there anybody else that is supposed to be, yeah, nobody else for now, so we're gonna just leave that. All the other stuff just for crafting. Let's go based on factions. So nobody else that is new here right now. I thought Street Poison would have like a second pairing. I guess we just have like the third. All right, and who else looks like they're looking to get paired up and stuff? Nobody else of concern right now. Dazim is 1 step closer, a few others, but that's about it. So let's go over back to the draw again. This has not been the most fun draw so far. I guess we're going to be going with single pulls going forward because that's where I was lucky the last time. We're going to go right ahead, and we're getting, crappy characters so far. Not impressed at all because the characters already have full. All right, there's a chance we're going to be having one character get into 5 stars for sure. Oh, that's the advantage of stacking up all this, but otherwise, no fun coming out with the pools. I can't complain about Mommy Dowsing, we're kind of, oh, you know what? I was so excited I just kind of dismissed, Vega when it came out, but that's a good one there. All right, glad for that. We haven't another, Mad Ryu just seems to like my account for some reason. All right, we have characters who, all right, and then there's the last one. Yeah, so we only got Vega in this pool. The first 4s were pretty much all nonsense. All right, so we're just going to go right ahead and just look at that. So we're not going to do 4s again. I was tempted to do 4s because my brother had 4s, and his 4s actually gave him both roses. That's actually what gave me the idea of going with that. But yeah, as you guys know, it's also a bit of luck as well. So that didn't work out for me this time around. Well, we're not going to find out if it's going to work out next time. It's all going to be single pulls going forward. All right, so no temptations, no thoughts, nothing else to consider anymore. So what we're going to do right now is going to go right ahead and see how this has affected my team as a whole. And we're going to go crafting, pushing characters forward. Okay, we got, street poison to the next level. 3 stars, triple S. The squad is building up nicely. All right. Soon we're gonna have to focus less on, character, well, on regular characters. As you can see, we've got Vipers already full. Let's go by faction. All right. We have a chance for actual crafting at this point. All right. So I want to make crafting is, time to start mixing up characters. For example, Kami is one that you have to consider, as well as food right now, because we already have her completed. I'm going to go right ahead and just get Cody to to A, so that we can do a quick match on him. I keep this orders because you need the duplicate to be on the advantage. And over at Thunder, let's see. You would think Street Poison was ready to go, but Street Poison we didn't actually get a second dupe, unfortunately. We only have just the one dupe, so we're gonna just go right ahead and just clear that out. Right now, it looks like we got certain people that actually want to be, on the next level, but I'm not too, so we got we got Mad Ryu here, 2 of them, so we can use them as part of the food. I could actually. No, I need to keep my Ryu dupes, okay, because they are definitely necessary. With regards to the Flame faction, is there anyone that is ready to go to, I would think, Fei Long, here we go. 3 stars. All right, and after that, that's about it, I believe. The rest of them are guys that need to be on, they need to, merge with actual S plus characters to be able to go into the next level. And as you can see, so far we don't have much options when it comes to the S plus in Flame faction. So, of course, we do have, Rose, but that's about Rose, and that's about just 2 who are ready to be used as food. But then again, we can also use this chance. Also, the rest of the Flame faction, I'm not that super, bothered by. So I'm going to go right ahead and just do the basic stuff. All right, go right ahead and mix this up. Get as much, S plus characters as possible, so we know that we're at least past that. Now, in the past, I didn't actually care about the characters, but now, as you guys know, I will show you guys shortly. I believe every character is accounted for. It's not just reaching a certain number of characters, not to get those bonus diamonds and all that stuff. So bonus gems. So you have to sort of mix them up when you have the chance. You probably need to have every copy of characters if you can. So once you have your primary team set up and your secondary team, then it's time for you to just start mixing up as much as you can. And then once you get everybody to like S plus, then you can now start picking up who you prefer, because at that point in time you're going to start having dupes, like in this case here. I already have dupes for the Capri, but obviously we need to get the Capri to SS plus before I can actually stir up, which is fine by me. I'm not ready to do all that yet. So even Dudley already has his 2 spares. Once I can actually mix it up with 2 sets of S pluses, and that's it, right? I would typically have said, easy sacrifice on these guys here, and then just get the Capri to triple S, and then go on to the next one and all that kind of stuff. But there's no rush, because honestly, even if I get a triple S, I'm not going to be doing anything with her. Okay, so it's quite unfortunate we didn't get any of the roses, because this is where my primary focus was on, and that actually leads me to the last position right here. Okay, so a lot of you guys are probably gonna, especially if you're free to play, all right, you're probably gonna be in my situation. And what is the situation I'm talking about here? Situation with Go My Gal I Can, where you only have him at A, okay? So obviously, if you guys are pretty much are already have sort of figured it out, you should be expecting to hit this by tomorrow. What are your plans with the Chaotic Starlight? Are you guys going to be, you know, getting your Go My God cans to, A pluses, or are you going to use it on one of your other, master slash, inferno characters? I'm trying to see here. Um, let's see. Oh, I need to go over here. So Sirakuma right now, um, obviously you can decide to use him as one shard for him. I can decide to use a Gokin and get Gokin straight to A plus. All right, and all that stuff. And the reason I'm actually considering this right now is because I believe I'm actually curious. Once we get a Chaotic Starlight, we're going to figure out if they are strictly for these characters that have this Chaotic Starlight sign. So if you remember, let's go back to Chaotic Starlight again. Look at the Chaotic Starlight. He has this, you know, golden crown and the circle and the arrow pointing down, and then like a shining star in between, right? And if you guys have noticed in your characters, certain people, first of all, you're not going to find any of them in this regular factions here. You're not going to find any of them here. No, here. They only appear to fall under those that had were special event characters. So, example, Akuma, Goken, of course, Yu, and Gomagala Ken. All right, those are the four that we pretty much that I have. Okay, because I did not go for Virgil and Dante. Okay, so if you guys are wondering, of course, you can see Blanca doesn't even matter because he just pretty much boosts up as quickly as you can. So are you guys going to be using them on Gomagala Ken? Who even after you use them, yeah, who knows? You might. Chances are that whenever they're doing like a special event, they're going to be releasing one of this, Chaotic Starlight, and maybe you can slowly creep him up to, say, for example, like an SS plus, and he's really good there. Or you're just going to focus on, say, for example, you have your Ivory or Akuma at a certain level, and you're ready to take the next level. Or you know what, you're like, I'm since Ivory is already on, or the divination, you can like step back and you can then go for the likes of Akuma, or even in your case, if you don't have him on divination yet, or you just go for Goken if your Goken is the character you're interested in. I find a lot of people are sort of like in between when it comes to Goken. So but like you guys know, the Sasuke rules in my case. Or you're gonna wait and see what even somebody Buki has to offer, and then see if you're gonna go for her. As you guys know, I've been going right ahead and I've been doing my pulls as quickly as I can. All right. Gems are hard to come by for me right now, as you can see here. But I've been going right ahead to do my pulls. Let's go over to the draw here. How many do I have? A special draw here. So what I've been doing is, if I have excess of 2, I kind of pull. Obviously, I'm closer to summer. I'm closer to like what is the Elena version called again? We just see War Dancer. I've actually never thought about what the name of this Elena is, right? Like it's like her name is not here yet. All we know is that she's like some summer version of Elena, some costume version, but I don't think they want to call it costume version. So we're gonna go right ahead and we're just gonna do the special draw to round things up. Actually, I don't like doing special draws unless I've actually gone in some real battles and stuff. So I'll just sort of hold off on that for now. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for me with the draw today. It was pretty interesting. We tried to go in 4s. We didn't succeed. We ended up slipping to and trimming down to 1, and we were able to get Vega. So Vega was a lucky, special character we got in the draw today. Of course, that didn't make much of an impact yet because we only have 1 duplicate of it. And typically, whenever I have the choice of Vega, or I believe the other person was a Trenny Kami that they've been pairing them up with, or I think it was Achan the last time. I cannot be going for the other characters over Vega, because in Trenny Kami's case, I've already pushed that so far, and of course with Achan, she's the one I actually want on, my on my slot in either my first or my second team, depending on how far I go with Goken. Otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu. I totally appreciate it. Okay, a lot of you guys have been watching the video. I totally appreciate you guys. I would like for at least half of you guys to just subscribe to the channel. If not all of you guys, it will be great because you guys have pushed me up so far. We're getting close to 50, and I can't actually believe that this is a channel that's just open with little to no promotion at all. Not trying to put things out on either the Street Fighter Duel platform. Nothing, just pretty much been hoping to find guys who sort of like enjoy the content or at least like the game to actually follow. And you guys have been fantastic. That followed so far. I have not been lost on you guys at all. So you guys keep it up and also keep playing and progressing as well. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to shoot, answer again. Once again, I was asking in the comment section there, guys, just put whatever you think. Okay, with the Chaotic Starlight, who do you guys aim to go for? Are you guys going to still try and push your Go Magala can regardless? Especially if you're either like on a or like A plus and you have one spare and a Go Magala can, or are you guys just going to just go right ahead and just use one of the special summon characters that already exist, or even a land that's coming up? Thanks again for tuning in. It's your boy Shin Ryu, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.